How's it going, everybody? I wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to everybody that has been a subscriber on the channel, whether you just subscribed or if you've been a subscriber for any, since the beginning of time. I just noticed that we've crossed 7,000 subscribers, and I hadn't paid attention to it. I've been so busy with studying and whatnot. So I was like, holy crap, we passed 7,000? I was like, wow. So, yeah, I was like, holy cow, big deal, for at least for me. I've been super busy with studying for the SP exam and stuff like that, so I really haven't had time to, or haven't just dedicated the time to actually looking at it. And so, although it's like 2 button clicks for me on YouTube to check. So, yeah, I was like, holy cow. So, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, first and foremost. And I wanted to, you'll have to excuse the cough. I also wanted to wait until after April Fool's Day to upload, because I noticed that it's 4/2 and stuff like that. So good stuff there. That's also my son's birthday, so happy birthday to you. He's 9 today. So yeah, good stuff. A little bit update of what's going on with me lately, because I know I've been pretty quiet lately on YouTube, and that's only because of the fact that I've been super busy with work and with doing a bunch of projects, and then doing a bunch of stuff for Rikers Island. So, let me kind of catch everybody up. So basically, where I'm at now is for those of you that don't know, I will be going to Cisco Live in Orlando in June. I will be there Sunday through Thursday. I'm actually waiting for the, there's an app you can download. I have an Android phone. There's an app you can download called Cisco Events. I'm actually checking it right now as I sit here and talk to you. And I'm waiting for Cisco Live US 2018. So if you click on it right now, after you've logged in, it's coming soon. So I'm waiting for that to show up in the list. The last one is May 15th, so which is Cisco Connect Hartford, Connecticut, in 2018. So I'm waiting for that to come up, and as soon as that comes up, I'll go ahead and I will start registering, or I should say, I'll start registering for different breakout sessions and stuff like that. So I will be around the Orlando area for about a 2-week period of time in June. So if you're going to be in the Orlando area, and especially at Cisco Live, let me know through the comments or through Twitter or through LinkedIn or whatever. Hit me up by social media. I'll be bringing my wife again this year, so it's something that she and I like to go do, because we were in Vegas last year, and it was actually a really good time. It was cool just to be able to get away from, go with her somewhere, and get to do something that I enjoy, and then go. And I'd never been that far west before, so Vegas is the farthest west I've ever been. I was told when I was really little that I was in California, but I was like a year old, or something like that. But I know I've been farther west than that. I just don't remember it. So Vegas was a blast. This year is going to be in Orlando. We'll be down there for about 2 weeks. So we're bringing the wife and the kid. The wife's coming with me, and then we'll be flying our kids down thereafter. So I'm looking forward to that. Most of you know that I had made mention probably 6 months ago, 8 months ago, that I had switched tracks over to security, and that was true for that period of time, and that's only because of the fact that a bunch of projects that I had been dropped in my lap. I had done a bunch of ICE deployments, but did a bunch of firepower and ASA. I started going down the security track, so I spent a lot of time on ASA, firepower, ICE, stuff like that. Those projects have now been cleared, and I am actually at the moment transitioning positions. So I'll be, if you follow me on LinkedIn, you'll see the update come out here soon. I don't know when exactly I'll make I'll make the announcement yet. I have, but moving to an architect role with another company. So I felt it was time to move on and stuff like that. So for me, a lot of things have been going on. Let's see what else is there. Oh, I have been over the past few months. I have produced the CCNA Security workbook and video series. So those are both available on Rikers Island Training. And I have also been working pretty diligently on the SP track. So I also developed the CCNA Service Provider workbook, as well as the CCNA Secure Service Provider Part 1 and Part 2 video series. So right now, both series put together is a little over 100 videos and about 40 hours of content. So lots of good stuff there. I just finished the SP route, CCNP SP route workbook. It's got about 45, 48 labs, roughly, which is going to walk you through ISIS, OSPF, and BGP. And I was pretty focused on that for a while, probably a good 2 or 3 weeks, that I hadn't focused on anything else. And then I looked at the date, and I was like, I thought I had more time, so I had to like put the brakes on workbook development and focus more on studying for the written exam. So I did a video a while back on the CCIE Service Provider version 4 comprehensive guide. The author, whose name is Nick, I don't like to name drop last names, only because of the fact that I haven't asked him if it's okay to do that. But if you look for, and I'll put a link in the description to that video. I'm actually using his workbook currently. It's actually on my iPad right now. I know you can't see any of the content on there, but I've got the workbook pulled up. I've been taking a bunch of notes for that, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek at some of the stuff that I've got going on. I've got I use Microsoft OneNote for a lot of my preparation. So if I was to, ta-da! So this is basically what I have going on, and I won't be sharing it. So I won't share the workbook, or I won't be sharing the OneNote. But I encourage anybody that is planning for an exam, leverage OneNote. It's a great way to, because it doesn't matter where I go, it's always available through the web, and that's actually how I have it working, is through the web. It allows me to copy and paste in pictures and stuff like that, configs. So really good stuff that way. And I've been pretty much focusing on that. I've been building a lot of different labs that are focused on that, because one of the things that I came to realize as I was going down the service provider track and getting deeper into technologies is having a single diagram or topology to test a lot of features out was it was nice for simple things like single AS layer 3 VPN and layer 2 VPN and doing some multicast VPN. But the moment that I left that topic area or that topic domain, it going into like unified MPLS or going into Lisp or OTB or anything other than what's on the blueprint, I found myself having to rebuild. So I've been dealing with that a lot, and it's just one of those. It's a growing pain. It's one of those things that you just have to deal with it as you're going through. Um, but it's okay. I just, eventually it'll come to pass. But right now, I am uh, just focusing on the written exam. I've been going through and studying a lot and trying to bring up the knowledge level. I'm not focusing a whole lot on labbing for the most part. I've been focusing on getting the theory down and focusing on making sure I know what specifically I need to be focusing on and to what level. And basically what'll end up coming down is I will leverage the workbook, which I definitely recommend. If you're studying for service provider, you definitely need to be using the workbook. I mean, you can go out there and read the documentation. You can try to watch um, uh, some vendors' service provider material, but I have to be quite frank. There's no vendor out there that's got a end-to-end solution, at least that I've seen, that's publicly available through either a downloadable or streaming format. Now, that might not be the case if you can gain access to it through like a boot camp or something like that. I haven't seen anything like that. My goal is go through the workbook, take a bunch of notes with OneNote, and then once I've gone through and passed the written exam, then I'll spend the next probably while, I don't know how long that's going to be, I'm going to use the NP service provider material, the workbooks, and the video series I'll be putting out as a transition to IE, and then start knocking out IE workbooks and IE video series. And my goal is, by the time that I've passed the SP lab and I've got my second CCIE, that the videos will be done, the workbooks will be built, and I can have that ready to go. So the date that I announce that I've got my second CCIE is the day that all that stuff will go live, because I won't release the course, the workbooks, or the videos until I've actually got the SPCCIE under my belt. But that's basically where it comes into play. So I've gotten a couple of questions regarding what platforms to use and stuff like that. You can use Viral. You can use Eve Next Generation. I mean, whatever tools you use in order to get the CSR 1000V or an ASR 1001X, the CRS one, ASR 9K, iOS XRV, whatever tool you use to get those platforms to work and allows you to test the technologies out, then really that's what matters. So what platform you use, I don't care. Nick's not going to care. Cisco's not going to care, as long as you're doing it to learn the technology. Because one of the things that the program manager, I'm not sure if she's the program manager. I think she is. Her name is Lizbeth. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she's Brazilian from the couple times that I've heard her talk at Cisco Live. And I don't want to butcher her last name, but it's Liz Kasich, Cacic, I think. I name drop her because she's more well known. On Cisco Live, she's a speaker, so you can look that one up for the SPCCIE. And one of the things that she's mentioned on the Cisco Learning Network, or CLN, is the lab is going to dictate to you a set of requirements, and your job is to map the technology solution to the requirements needed. So the lab will tell you what you need to be able to implement, and you have to figure out how to do that. That's the goal. So that's what I'm focusing on now. So I'm more or less, like I said, focusing on the theory, going through the workbook, and with that said, I think I've been giving you guys a pretty good update as to what's going on. So yeah, I just really wanted to thank everybody for their continued support, the continued feedback, and stuff like that. Like I said, I never dreamed that, when I first started the YouTube channel up, it was a way for me to give back to the community in my own way. And since then, it has been very it's actually opened up a lot of doors for me that I never thought would be opened. So, you guys have been extremely supportive and extremely, it just huge, really. So it's actually been pretty life-changing because it's opened up a lot of doors for training and stuff like that. I never thought I would own my own training company where it would be successful. It's still growing. I don't know how to make it grow any faster, but it's what it is. It's all good. I'm more or less right now. You guys are going to be benefiting from me studying, and that material is going to reflect it. So one last little thing before I cut you guys loose. I got a couple of questions about route switch material. That will be continuing to come out, but I have to do some refreshers on some stuff because of the fact that I don't want to start recording a video series on a topic that I don't feel like I've spent enough time on lately. And so I'm doing some refreshment on some different topic areas before I start recording a bunch of material. And I'm going to start pushing out workbooks for the route switch track for CCIE as well. But it's going to take a little bit of time. So if you are and a lot of the RIT subscribers know that already. I don't think I have any CCA candidates currently. I've got some people that are doing. I got a lot of CCNA and a lot of CCNP candidates, and I've been helping drive them through their preparation. But as it sits right now, I don't have any CCA candidates. And that's okay. That's anybody that wants to do route switcher service writer in the future. It'll definitely be a good platform down the road. But that's pretty much it. Anyway, a sincere thank you to everybody again. You're not going to hear me not say it. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for all the support, all the encouragement, and stuff like that, and for not giving up on me. I do apologize about being quiet lately, but I do have my reasons for that, and you guys will see the results of that here very, very soon. I will be coming out with some content here in the near future that is going to be, stuff like Lisp and OTB and VXLAN and Unified MPLS and some other topic areas. I'll be taking like major topic areas from the SP Blueprint, and I'll be doing content on that, more high-level stuff. And only because of the fact that I feel like it's about time to start putting some more material out on YouTube and stuff like that. Again, thank you so much for your time, your support, for being a return viewer. Until next time, guys, thank you so much, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.